I want to bring your attention to what we call a breaker in smart money concepts. A breaker is when, well, within this structure up top here, this where I have this low, high, lower, low. The low is basically the low of this structure that I'm pulling around here. It's basically the low of that structure. It's the last green candle going upwards. It's the bottom of that green candle. The high is the top of that green candle. So we can probably zoom in on it. The breaker basically acts as resistance. What I wanted to show you is that with this high taking place, stretch further to the right, you have somewhat equal high. There's some somewhat equal highs to that, and then you have another somewhat equal high. Whenever you have two somewhat equal highs close to the price range, that is where liquidity forms. That is where you're gonna have your run-of-the-mill traders that are used to trading the old school way, and by seeing two equal tops and saying, well, it's going to top again, I might as well put my sell limit there. You're also going to have the other side say, well, it's going to be a runaway, so I'm going to place my buy limit there. Okay, so with that being said, in context of today's kind of similar equal highs, we'll get back to that. For this high to reach this high over here, it took nearly 409 days, almost a year, or over a year, just to get somewhat equal highs. Even after that high, it still fell again. And what I was afraid of is that when it made these equal lows, I thought it was going to drop below that. However, the thing is, price does not like to stay in the same spot for a very long time. After that, price will generally start moving away from the area that it has been consolidating in once it's been there for too long. An example of this is going to be the Inner Circle Traders buy-sell program. And an example of that is going to be here. So this is the buy model. So it kind of bounces around, but then eventually it breaks up and out. Price will kind of gather and consolidate in certain areas. And after that, it will break out, because that's what price likes to do. It likes to run through the high, fake people out, and then pull back. And then they were probably skeptical and probably started selling after it fell back, thinking that it was not going to reach higher and then run higher again, because markets are manipulated. Even the Bitcoin market, yes, the Bitcoin market is manipulated.